Hey there, wonderful people. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're going to talk about something that's really important in our daily lives: how to tell when someone might be taking advantage of your kindness or generosity. It's something many of us face. Whether it's in friendships, romantic relationships, even at work. Learning to recognize these behaviors can be a game changer. It can help us build healthier relationships and avoid people who might not have our best interests at heart. Remember, recognizing when someone is taking advantage of you isn't about being overly suspicious or cynical. It's about being mindful of our interactions and protecting our emotional and mental well-being. So, grab your favorite drink. Get comfy. Let's look at these 10 attitudes that might mean someone is taking advantage of you. Remember, being aware is the first step towards building relationships based on mutual respect and care. You're always the one giving a helping hand. Listening ear. Offering your support whenever someone needs it. You're there through thick and thin. Ready to help without a second thought. Yet, when it comes to receiving support or even just a listening ear for your own challenges, it's as if the other person suddenly disappears or isn't as available. You might find you are always giving your time, energy, resources. You might be helping with projects, giving advice, being a reliable friend. But when you need the same support, the other person is often silent or reluctant. It's not just about material things. It's about emotional and mental investment. 2. You might notice a pattern where your efforts to understand, empathize, be there for someone else are met with a lack of reciprocity. It's a cycle where your generosity and care seem to flow in one direction, leaving you feeling drained and unnoticed in return. Disappearing act. Imagine this scenario: you have a friend, a partner, maybe even a colleague who seems to have a habit of disappearing. They vanish from your life until they need something. You might notice a pattern where they're mysteriously absent during your tough times, celebrations, even just everyday moments when you could use their company or support. It's like they're having a disappearing act. It's as if they have a radar that only goes off when they need your help, your expertise, your attention. Then, out of the blue, they're back. Often with a request or a need that they expect you to fulfill. They don't ask questions about why you were gone. This disappearing act can happen in different ways. It might be the friend who's always unavailable for a heart-to-heart chat, miraculously appears when they need advice. Or the colleague who conveniently disappears when it's time to contribute to team efforts. Emerges seeking your input during critical project phases. Point 3. Lack of reciprocity. Picture this scenario: you're in a friendship, partnership, professional relationship. You share your accomplishments, challenges, aspirations. But instead of receiving genuine interest or support, the conversation quickly shifts back to the other person. You might notice that whenever you open up about your achievements or struggles, the focus quickly veers away from you. It's almost as if your experiences. This can make you feel unheard, unseen, undervalued. It might seem like a small thing at first. Over time, this can create a sense of imbalance in the relationship. You might feel like the attention and support you offer isn't reciprocated in the same meaningful manner. Manipulative behavior. Imagine being in a relationship where the other person uses subtle or sometimes obvious manipulation tactics to get what they want. It might start with seemingly innocent comments or actions that slowly steer your decisions or emotions in a direction that benefits them. Manipulation comes in various forms. It could be guilt. They might use emotional blackmail to sway your choices, even gaslight you into questioning your thoughts and feelings. These tactics are often used subtly, making it challenging to recognize them at first. For instance, They might use phrases like, "if you really cared, you would," or "you're the only one I can rely on," to subtly nudge you to comply with their wishes while disregarding your boundaries or needs. Over time, this behavior can erode your confidence, leaving you second-guessing your instincts and feelings. Conditional friendship. Picture this. You have a friend who seems to be around only when it's convenient for them. Their friendship feels more like a transaction than a genuine connection. In a healthy friendship, there's an understanding that friendships are always there for each other, no matter what. Not all friendships are the same. Some are based on what you can give to the friendship. If you can't give anything, your friend might not be interested in being your friend anymore. This friend might seem like they care a lot. They might be there when you need them. It might be your time, expertise, connections, emotional support. But when the situation is reversed and you seek the same level of attention or help, their enthusiasm suddenly fades. It's not just about occasional support, it's about feeling like you're valued beyond what you can provide. Genuine friendships thrive on empathy, shared experiences, trust. Not on an ever. It's about feeling appreciated for your time, expertise, connections, emotional support. Even when you're not around. It's not about always being available. Friendships built on empathy, shared experiences, trust are more valuable than ones based on conditions or favors. Imagine someone always needing your skills, knowledge, resources. But when they need something from you, they're not there. This attitude can show up in different ways. A colleague who regularly asks for your help with projects but doesn't contribute anything back. A friend who always asks for your help but seems disinterested or unavailable when you need theirs. This attitude often manifests in various forms. It could be a colleague who frequently leans on your expertise for projects but is nowhere to be found when you require their input or collaboration. It might be a friend who consistently asks for your help but seems disinterested or unavailable when you need theirs. You might notice a pattern where your talents, connections, possessions are seen as readily available resources to be tapped into without considering your own needs. You might be in a relationship where your partner often asks for your help, doesn't seem to value your contributions. You might feel like your efforts are taken for granted and unappreciated. This can create a sense of imbalance in the relationship. Exploitation isn't just about taking advantage of someone. It's also about respecting each other's time, efforts, limits. Healthy relationships involve both people contributing and supporting each other willingly and equally. Lack of respect for boundaries. Imagine being in a relationship where your boundaries, physical, emotional, personal, are consistently disregarded or ignored by the other person. Respecting boundaries is fundamental in any healthy relationship. It's about acknowledging and honoring each other's limits, needs, comfort zones. However, when someone consistently overlooks your boundaries, it can create feelings of discomfort, unease, even resentment. This lack of respect for boundaries can manifest in various ways. It might be a friend who borrows your things without asking, thinking it's okay to use your stuff without your permission. It could be a partner who doesn't respect your personal space, needing your alone time. Sometimes it's not just about physical boundaries. Emotional boundaries, like talking about things that make you uncomfortable or pressuring you into situations you're not okay with, can also be violated. Knowing and enforcing your boundaries is important in maintaining your well. It's about having and maintaining respectful relationships. You need to know what you're comfortable with and make sure that your partners respect your limits. 8. Constant criticism or negativity. Imagine being in a relationship where you're always being criticized, told you're wrong, where the other person is always negative. It might start subtly with the other person making occasional negative comments about your choices, opinions, actions. Over time, this behavior might escalate into a pattern where almost everything you do seems to invite negativity or criticism. It can feel draining and demoralizing to be around someone who seems to focus solely on the negatives. This constant criticism might not always be directed at you. It could manifest as a generally negative attitude toward life, where the person consistently sees the glass as half empty and brings down the mood in any situation. In healthy relationships, there's room for constructive feedback and discussions. Constant criticism without any acknowledgement of your efforts or positivity can be emotionally taxing. Sudden interest in your life. Imagine someone who didn't show much interest in your life or personal affairs suddenly starts to ask about your hobbies, social circle, past experiences. This new interest might feel jarring, especially if it seems like they're probing you more than usual. If they suddenly start caring about your life more than before, it might be because they want to use the information or power you have to their advantage. Level interactions 10. The disappearing act. Imagine finding yourself in a situation where someone you've considered a friend, a partner, a support system suddenly becomes unavailable or distant when you need them. In healthy relationships, you expect to be there for each other during hard times. When you ask for support, you don't get it. You might get excuses. It's hard when the person you thought was there for you is not there when you need them. This can happen when you're happy, when you're sad, even when you're going through the everyday things in life. It can make you feel disappointed and like you can't trust the other person. You might even start to wonder if they care about your feelings. Now, we've talked about the 10 things that might mean someone is taking advantage of you. It's important to know these signs so you can keep yourself safe during happy moments. Tough times. Even in everyday situations where their support would have meant a lot, this behavior can leave you feeling let down. You might question the reliability of the relationship and wonder if your needs or emotions are being valued and respected. That's a wrap on our exploration of these 10 attitudes that might indicate someone is using you. Recognizing these signs is a crucial step in safeguarding your emotional well-being. Remember, this isn't about being overly suspicious of everyone around you. It's about being mindful of the dynamics in your relationships, ensuring that they're built on mutual respect, trust, genuine care. If any of these attitudes struck a chord with you, know that you're not alone. It's common to encounter these behaviors in various relationships. The key lies in identifying them early on and taking necessary steps to address or distance yourself from toxic dynamics. Your experiences and stories matter. Sharing them in the comments below might just help someone else going through a similar situation. Remember your boundaries, feelings, contributions. You deserve to be respected and valued in any relationship. It takes effort, communication, mutual understanding to create healthy connections. Surround yourself with people who uplift and support you just as much as you do for them. Thank you for joining this discussion. If you found this video helpful or insightful, please hit the like button and share it with someone who might benefit. Subscribe for more discussions on fostering healthier relationships. Take care of yourselves. Set healthy boundaries. Remember that you deserve relationships that nurture and respect you. Until next time, stay mindful and take steps to build connections that truly enrich your life. Bye for now. You deserve to be respected and valued in any relationship. It takes effort, communication, mutual understanding to create healthy connections. Surround yourself with people who uplift and support you just as much as you do for them. Thank you for joining us. If you found this video helpful or insightful, please hit the like button. Share it with someone who might benefit. Subscribe for more discussions on fostering healthier relationships. Take care of yourselves. Set healthy boundaries. Remember that you deserve relationships that nurture and respect you. Until next time. Stay mindful and take steps to build connections that truly enrich your life. Bye for now.